So let's do it, chat. Let's do it. Is this the time? Is this our year? We're in the wild card for the first time. The last time we made the playoffs, we had an automatic bye for division winners. Of course, we had the best record in baseball. The Cincinnati Reds look like this. We're going to have to go through MVP Greg Marlin. They have Daniel Cedeno at shortstop. Jesus, this team. Okay. MVP versus MVP is right. Game number 1 in Pittsburgh. We'll auto-fix the lineup. That's fine. Because I'm going to adjust it anyway before we play Joe Pavelski. Joe Pavelski. In terms of starters, we have to go with our best, but we know that Hiller, Dyer, Trujillo, maybe not Dyer. Yeah, maybe not Dyer, but we know that Hiller and Trujillo can step in. It's going to be Jason Gill. It's going to be Jason Gill. And honestly, I think we got the rest of the lineup right. Let's get some speed on the base pads to start with Fritas and Liss. We want Messer, Ramirez. We want Messer, Gutierrez, Ramirez, McCann, Gutierrez, Rivas. I mean, ooh, maybe not. Maybe not with the speed. Honestly, we have so much fucking hitting ability throughout this lineup. It's frankly insane. Fritas, Liss, Messer, Gutierrez, Ramirez, Rivas, McCann, Gutierrez, Nunez. Is this the year? Just our second playoff appearance. I do got to get a prediction up there as well. Just our second playoff appearance. Yeah, we do have a lot of righty bats in the lineup. 2040. It's our second playoff appearance. Leadoff single for Ramirez here. 2 on, 1 out. Israel Gutierrez. Fielder's choice. Ray Nunez can't bring him home, as he did so many times in our NLCS run a few years ago. Runners of the corners, 2 outs. They can't deliver. Liss is on. Gets the steal. Nobody can bring him home. Close one so far. Very, very close. We have a lot of hitting ability in our lineup. But yes, it is who wins the series. We have a lot of hitting ability in our lineup, but so far, Roger Shepard has really stifled us. Get our 3rd hit of the game. Fritas gets caught stealing. Oh, man. What are we going to do? Come on, boys. Messer's on. Gutierrez can't bring him home. Ramirez singles. Rivas brings him in. On an RBI single, we strike first. They bring in Santos. Rivas caught stealing. That was very aggressive. And it didn't pan out. I thought for sure they wouldn't risk the throw to second, as we get through 7 with our starter. To the 8th inning. And on comes the setup man, Chris Martins, who gives up a solo shot to the first batter he faces. We're tied. And another solo shot. Castillo gives Cincinnati the lead. Pablo Ramirez cannot tie the game. Bottom of the ninth. Ruben Mays, their closers on. Rivas, singles. Was caught stealing earlier in this game. This is what we have Tim Coe for. Who gets the steal? McCann bunts. Israel Gutierrez strikes out on the sac fly instruction. We're down to our last out. Do we have a lefty that can pinch hit? We do. Thomas Gaucho is on. Can he deliver? Yes, he can. Thomas Gaucho down to our last out. And the pinch hitter gets it done and ties the game in the bottom of the ninth. Whew. Thomas Gaucho. I don't have another outfielder I can bring on, so he stays in. Freitas wins the game! The Pittsburgh Pirates did not choke! 3-2 in the bottom of the ninth. And we win the first game of the best of three. Wow, did that change fast? Rivas, the leadoff single. Tim Coe gets the steal. McCann sack bunts him over. Gutierrez strikes out. Gaucho pinch hit single. And then Freitas triples to right. Gaucho scores, and the Pirates win. Game one to the good guys. We need one more to send Cincinnati and their MVP home. Our supposed ace, Chris Montanez, will be on. Honestly, I love Ricky McCann, but Thomas Gaucho, congratulations. Thomas Gaucho gets the chance. Nunez really struggled too. Let's bring on David Sung, because if we're going to be worried about defense, let's get Scott Obama in there. This is the way. This is the way. Thomas Gaucho, you're batting leadoff, buddy. You delivered. You delivered. That is the lineup for game two. Couple more lefties in the lineup here. Win, and we're on to the second round. Lose, we go to game three. Rough start for Montanez. Run scores. Double play ball. We hold it to just one run. 2-out single for Ramirez. Another single for Freitas. Messer can't bring him home. Walk for Montanez. Gets out of it. DJ List, 2-out double. Obama can't bring him home. Sung can't bring him home. Solo shot for Fiera. 2-0 Cincy. Rivas the walk. Gets the steal. Ramirez brings him home. RBI triple for DH Pablo Ramirez. Freitas ties the game on a sac fly. We're tied through three. Montanez survives. Leadoff single for Gutierrez. Obama hits into a double play. Montanez survives again. 1, 2, 3 there. That will do it for Montanez. We are going to bring on Rookie of the Year, Russell Hiller. Russ gets out of it. Vince Messer continues to not be a playoff performer so far. Rough start for Hiller. Double play ball. Hiller gets out of it. We have been flirting with danger all game. Can Lisk get the steal? Yes, he can. Obama cannot. David Sung, the RBI single from the backup catcher. It's 3-2 Pittsburgh. Hiller can't hold. The game is tied. We didn't want to go to the bullpen because of what happened with Martins last time. We're going to go to Irizarry. See if he can get us out of this. And he does off of a pickoff. Bottom of the 8th, tie game. Leadoff single for Rivas. There's an interesting situation here, but we're not going to go too aggressive yet. Yes, we are. He gets the steal. Ramirez bunts him. Free toss. Brings him home. It's 4-3. And that'll bring in the closer. Howie Galloway against the top of the order. Can he survive it to send us to a second round matchup against the Colorado Rockies? That is the question. Can our closer, Howie Galloway, deliver? He made an all-star appearance this year. Reliever of the year in the NL. Can he deliver now? Again against the top of the order for the Reds. The veteran Galloway. We have seen a lot of players come and go at this point. It's 2040. Bound to happen.
Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, high curveball is a little bit scary in a one-run game when we've seen Fiera hit a solo shot tonight, or at least in the series.
The pitch. And a count
99 fastball. That thing had some zip on it. 1-2 count to Fiera. Come on, Howie. Come on.
And a ball evens.
Can't get him to go on the slider. Fiera has great patience and a very interesting stance.
Next one
again holds off.
3-2 down.
Jimmy Rimo.
Up next for the Reds.
On the bench, or on deck, I should say, not the bench. Full count to their center fielder, Fiera. 2 for 3 in the game.
The tying run at the plate.
And add a strikeout. Whew, Galloway went right after him with the high heat. 1 down.
Corner infielders guarding the lines.
Apparently it's Jimmy Raimo. Jimmy. Come on, Howie.
First offering in the dirt.
Got some nasty break, but they're not falling for it for the most part. I might need to go with the heater here, buddy. Might need the heater.
And that one fouled off.
Swinging at that curveball at least. Just the second time. It's 2040. The second time we've made the playoffs.
And there's a foul.
Ooh, left that right down the middle. I'm going to go with Rimo still. Could not catch it. 1-2 count. Come on, Howie.
The 1-2. Got him. And
Got him going on the check swing. That's a Torf check swing if I've ever seen one. And the Reds are down to their last out. And who else would it be? Reigning MVP, Greg Marlin, the former Florida Marlin. Signed the big deal with the Reds. And now here he is, their last out for this season.
Marlin in the box with 2.
Fastball inside, strike 1. 11-game hitting streak for Marlin at stake. The 0-1. Couldn't get him going on the fastball.
Crowd locked in right now.
Come on, Howie.
Run game here
Come on.
in the ninth.
We got this. We got this. We got this. It's our year.
Swings.
Got him swinging on that fastball. The Reds down to their final strike. Galloway versus Marlin. 1-2 counts.
1-2 here.
The pitch.
Back to right.
Pop up to right. And the Pittsburgh Pirates are moving on.
And are off to the NLDS.
We eliminate the Reds in 2 in the best of 3. And we will play Colorado in the NLDS. You love to see it, except for Smoot. You love to see it. We have still only ever lost in an NLCS for the moment. We're moving on. We are moving on. Player of the game, Charles Rivas, 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Howie Galloway gets the save that sees us through. Another pretty wild game in the late innings, but we get it done. We get it done. We are on to round number 2. Pirates were not the voting favorite, but it will be the Rockies in round 2. Miami plays Chicago. Toronto plays Oakland. Texas plays Tampa. And we're going to get to this next series right now. What do the Colorado Rockies look like in 2040? Oh my fuck. Uh-huh. Well, that, didn't you play them last time? Are they the ones that we lost to? I think it was, yeah, because we played Bullington. I think. Oh my god. It was Colorado, yeah, I could tell by the vote. Well, we play them again. They beat us in the NLCS a couple years ago. You beat them and then lost to Washington. You're right, it was. We did beat them and yeah, lost to Washington. You are correct, now that you mention it. Look at that fucking rotation. Back end of the bullpen, 89, 86, 88. Not easy. Not easy, to say the least. All right. Game number 1. We take no real time to enjoy the moment against Cincinnati. There is more work to be done. Coors Field for game 1. And it will be Grant Riley, the 23-year-old, who gets the start. In terms of the lineup, Vince Messer has 1 hit through 7 at-bats. You hate to see it. Obama didn't get hit in that last game, so Goody's back in. Gaucho didn't get a hit in that last game either, so McCann will be back in. We'll probably go, with the exception of David Sung, who will get the chance to come back, and Gutierrez. I am going to continue the strategy of whoever is playing the best gets the best spots in the lineup, gets those extra opportunities. It's that simple. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your overall is. Deliver for us or get out is the way we're doing it. It's the way we've always done it. We've won World Series before. I didn't expect David Sung to be batting 5th, but here we are. Game 1 in this best of 5 against the Rockies. Leadoff single for Ramirez. The downside is he doesn't have much speed. Indeed, it is Mobsky. We just eliminated Cincy in the wild card. Runner thrown out at home. We get out of trouble early. Solo shot for the center fielder, DJ Liss. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Riley gets through another half inning. We know Colorado's gonna score. It's just a matter of when. 2-run shot for Nunez. Rockies grab the lead. So in baseball, I don't think I've ever gone this long without winning. So, oh, Grant. Oh, Grant. I was tempted to take him out sooner, and I should have. Grant Riley falls apart. We're going to go to Trujillo. Colorado absolutely lighting us up. Got to Crash Andrews. Don't look at the screen. Not the first time we've gotten blown out in a playoff game. 2-out double for Fritas. Rivas can't bring him in. Well, the goal now is pretty simple. Get through the game as fast as we can. Try out some different pitchers. Solo shot for Ricky Gutierrez. Solo shot for Vince Messer. Try out some different pitchers, kind of see what they can do. Let's get Steve Varela in there. And this game's already over, so just get different pitchers in there, see what they can do. I don't think I've used Alan Dyer yet, so let's give you a half inning. He gets out of it. Yep, Colorado is going to take game one in convincing fashion, 9-3, as our starter, Grant Riley, shits the bed. Not great. Not great at all. Game number 2. It's got to be Jason Gill, who had a great start against Cincinnati. It's got to be. We got to throw our best pitcher out there. I do want to take quick notes about who we have used before and what we want our approach to be here in the playoffs. So, really quickly, serviceable pitchers. We have Dixon. Gill's going to be pitching. Dyer's been okay. Trujillo, Irizarry has been all right. Varela's been good. Espo's been good. Martin's had a real bad game. And then Galloway. So the good thing is most of our bullpen we can still view as somewhat reliable. David Sung's down to a 143, so Nunez will get another chance. Israel Gutierrez still does not have a hit in the series. We've already given Obama a chance. It's going to be Chad Dean slotting in at third while Ricky Gutierrez moves to second base. And then Rick McCann, 5 at-bats. Still no hits. We're going to try out Tim Coe. Get Rivas in his natural position. And congrats to Tim Coe. But you are going to get the opportunity. I mean, certainly looks like he could be a big threat. I have Messer ahead of Gutierrez. And Rivas at a 273 will be down in the 6th spot. So Pablo Ramirez has still been our best hitter. That is the lineup for game 2. We obviously need a much better performance across the board, particularly from the pitching. Back-to-back walks is not accomplishing that, but we do survive. Didn't steal, and we hit into a double play. You love to see it. Leadoff double for Timko. Dean bunts him over. Nunez can't get the sac fly. Ramirez walks. Free toss can't bring him home. Nothing like wasting a leadoff double. Solo shot. Vince Messer. Finally playing like an all-star, like an MVP. Rivas gets the steal. Coe brings him home. Tim Coe off to a great start, but does get caught stealing, trying to extend the inning. We go to the 5th. Free toss grounds out with a runner on. Great inning again. We need Jason Gill to hold on. They bring on the first reliever of the game. We got to leave Gill in until he fucks it up. That's just the second hit allowed. I'm leaving him in. He gets out of it. Great performance from Gill. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And while he struggled, it's Chris Martins again. And needless to say, if he fails this time, you won't see him for the rest of the playoffs. Yes, he got out of it. We trusted him. And it worked. Bottom of the 9th. Galloway's on. 1 down. 2 down. And the Pittsburgh Pirates take game 2. Thank God. It is only a best of 5. What a performance from Jason Gill. 14 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts, no earned runs on the board. 11 strikeouts to 3 walks in that game with just 3 hits allowed. Whew. Game 2 to the good guys. A shutout at Coors. With what, 4 hits allowed? You don't see that every day. Game 3 at home in Pittsburgh. Chris Montanez. We might be seeing a bought-out contract, my friend, if you can't deliver here. Career ERA of a 4.37. We signed you to that much money because we were afraid to lose you for nothing. You need to deliver here. You absolutely need to. We do have a lot of guys currently listed here who have no hits whatsoever. We'll see what we're looking like at the bottom of the order. All right, the 3 guys at the bottom. Sung, 7 at-bats, has a hit. Nunez still doesn't. David Sung will be back in. McCann's definitely out for Tim Coe, who destroyed Worlds last game. Chad Dean without a hit through 2 at-bats. We're going to give Scott Obama the chance over Israel Gutierrez to try and reclaim... Whoops. To try and reclaim his spot. And Tim Coe immediately moves into that leadoff position. Let's do it. The next man up approach. Solo shot after 2 strikeouts. Colorado strike first against Montanez. As they strike out the side. Much better half inning there. Leadoff single for Gutierrez. Shout out to Seattle. Not choking. They almost choked. Gutierrez gets caught stealing. No follow-up anyway. Sack bunt. It's 2-run shot. For their leadoff hitter, it's 3-0. I pitched to him after an error. Let's bring on Dixon. I would imagine, one way or another, this is Montanez's last season with us. Ramirez with an RBI single. Messer grounds out with runners at the corners. Montana's just isn't worth the money. Dixon, 2 straight hits to allow another run at 6-1. Gary Dixon falls apart as well. Let's bring on Alan Dyer. Immediately walks the first batter. Strikes out the next. Fielder's choice. We're down 7-1. Making game 2 feel like that much more of a fluke. Leadoff walk for Rivas. Gets the steal. Absolutely no follow-up. We have no offense this game. Solo shot for Nunez. Successful pickoff. Solo shot for Ramirez. Messer singles. RBI double for Rick Gutierrez. RBI single for Fritas. We're finally getting to their starter. There's a walk. Rivas strikes out. Sung into a double play. Good half inning, but some wasted potential. Let's bring on Irizarry. They finally take out Frost. Bottom of the 8th. Their setup man's on. 2-out double for Fritas. List can't bring him home. Irizarry delivers. Strikeout. Single for Sung. We'll pinch hit him. We'll pinch run for him, I should say. Be Ricky McCann brought on. Obama flies out. Timko, fielder's choice. That's it. 8-4 for Colorado in game 3. 2 home runs for Jared Nunez as Montanez fails to deliver again. And we have to win 2 in a row or our season is over. Okay. It's going to be Jason Gill for as long as he can go to try and save our season. It's going to be Gill for as long as it can be. We got Espinoza. We got Varela, Irizarry. Okay, we know who we're going to trust if we get in trouble. In terms of the lineup, again, still going to be some players that we don't quite trust due to their underperformance. Unfortunately, there are far too many of them underperforming. Sung still has hits while Nunez only has the 1. At second base, no matter who we've tried, they are failing. So Gutierrez will be back in for the defensive aspect. And we're going to take DJ Liss out for Coe, and we're going to take McCann out for Gaucho. Can't believe we're doing this, but Rivas is out. Rivas is out. Damn. What a situation we find ourselves in. Season on the line. We have to win. And again, we start a pitcher. I mean, this is some mad bum stuff here, and hopefully not the end of career Madison Bumgarner, just because that wasn't very pretty. Bases loaded, 1 out for Tim Coe. He lines out. Sung grounds out. We waste bases loaded with 1 out. That sums up this series so far. Liss with a leadoff hit, gets the steal. Can we small ball in a run? Yes, we can. Again, we're not going to get much out of Jason Gill. It's going to have to be pitching by committee moving forward. Yes, gets out of it. We got 4 solid innings from Jason Gill. But we are going to have to turn it over to the bullpen. Because Gill is gassed. Whew. Oh, Max, the first period for Game 1 Dallas-Seattle was insane. For sure. We're going to go for Diego Espinoza. Gets out of trouble. Well done, Diego. Nothing doing for us, though, offensively. 2-out double allowed by Espinoza. Gets out of it. Offense is struggling again. Espinoza's cooking. But we can't get him any insurance. 2-out double for Israel Gutierrez. His first hit of the series. His second, actually. He has 2 hits this game. Ramirez can't bring him home. Espinoza gets through it. Leadoff double for Gutierrez. Free toss. The bunt. The sac fly from Messer. We're up 2. And it's Howie Galloway, our closer. Is it a mistake to bring in the closer? Double play. Single. And picked him off to win the game. Howie Galloway picks off the runner to end Game 4. We're going to Game 5. Howie fucking Galloway. Whew. A 2-0 Pittsburgh win. If there's a lot of runs, we lose. If it's a close game, we get it done. What a performance from the pitching staff, though. Espinoza, Galloway picking up where Gill left off. We go to Game 5 back in Colorado. Winner plays Miami. Tampa plays the winner of Oakland and Toronto. One more game. It's got to be Gill. Even if it's like 2 or 3 innings, right? It's got to be Gill. What other starter do you possibly trust here? Riley and Dixon got absolutely lit up. Hiller, Dyer, Trujillo were okay. It's got to be Gill, even for 2 to 3 innings. And then we turn it over to like Irizarry, Varela. It's got to be Gill. He's the only one that we trust, and if the wheels fall off, then so be it. I don't trust any other starter right now. I don't. Jason Gill's coming back. Ah, fuck. We're going to have to use him as a bullpen option. We have to pick somebody else. Trujillo in the regular season, only 35 innings pitched. He was outstanding. He was certainly better than Dyer. Hiller won Rookie of the Year. FIP was a bit questionable, though, in the regular season. Dixon was sub 4. Riley was over 4. Montanez was sub 4. It's Montanez or Trujillo. Do we throw the youngster in terms of experience, Luis Trujillo, in there? Or do we go with our supposed ace? Do we give him one more chance to earn that contract, or do we not and say you're getting bought out anyway? Am I considering starting nothing but relief pitchers? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, I know I can pitch Gil, but he has a higher chance of getting injured. Starting this game for the Pittsburgh Pirates, reliever Jose Irizarry. Out of pure desperation. And we're going to save Galloway in case we get in trouble. I mean, again, Galloway will probably end up playing. That's the situation that we're in. David Sung has stolen the job from Nunez. As insane as that is. And it's going to come down to whoever our best hitters have been. Sung has been a better option at the plate than Vince Messer. I am very worried about Vince. Rivas batting 187. Gaucho only has the one hit. Ko has the 1 or 2 hits. We're going to go with our strongest players. But it's Ramirez, Fritas, Gutierrez, Sung, Messer, Liss, Israel Gutierrez, Rivas, and Rick McCann. Winner moves on. It's Game 5 in Colorado. And the reliever, Irizarry, kicks us off and starts strong. Leadoff single for David Sung. The double for Liss. Can Israel Gutierrez deliver? No, he can't. Can Rivas? No, we can't. Fuck. Oh, we can't waste a runner there. We simply can't. Irizarry in a bit of trouble. Gets out of it. Rick McCann, first hit of the series. Ramirez bunts him. Free toss, can't bring him in. And again, we waste another base runner. Again! 3 runners in scoring position already this game. As Irizarry, excuse me, gets out of more trouble. Offense is struggling. Solo shot for Bullington. 1-0 Colorado. Irizarry gets out of it, but that'll do it for him. He's out after that. Leadoff single for Israel Gutierrez. Rivas down. McCann down. Ramirez singles. Freitas strikes out. It's got to be Howie Galloway's time now. It's got to be. We need him to hopefully shut it down in time for our offense to figure shit out. We got to go pitch around to Huerta after the error. Howie fucking Galloway gets out of it. And breathe. Holy hell. Leadoff single for Gutierrez. Sung double play ball. Messer grounds out. Howie Galloway. This keeps getting out of trouble. Can the offense please deliver? Leadoff double for Liss. Gutierrez bunts him. Rivas double play ball on a sac fly. We've stranded so many runners. Oh my God. Galloway sends him down in order. McCann leadoff single. That's going to be a pinch run for Ko, who gets caught stealing with 98 speed, 87 stealing. Ramirez singles. Freitas flies out. Gutierrez singles. David Sung strikes out. Gil is on for the 8th inning. And this is it. Our season is on the line. We have stranded more base runners than the average human has fingers and toes. They bring on James Salazar to try and end our season. And it's Vince Messer, the former MVP, who has not been able to get it done in the playoffs in his career in very few attempts. Looking for him to deliver.
And it's fouled away.
Fouls one down the third base line. We have stranded so many base runners in this game. It's insane.
They say you won.
Oh, that's a torf check swing right there. 0-2 count to the former MVP, two-time MVP, back-to-back MVP, Vince Messer. Messer out to left. It's carrying to the warning track and caught. 345 feet to the wall. Oh my God. DJ List, the center fielder, 2 doubles today. Number 24, but number 1 in your heart. Misses the high fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Here comes the
Come on. Slider in for strike 2. Liss is in trouble.
Next pitch.
Fouls it up. No, it's up in the air. I meant to say pops it up, not fouls it off. That is 2 outs. I am depressed. We're down to our last out.
So it's their last.
And it's Israel Gutierrez.
Baseman Israel Gutierrez, 1 for 2.
He's had a rough series, but he's our last hope.
Next offering is down.
Fastball misses.
That's ball 1.
We stranded so many base runners.
And that's in for a
Check swing, but the fastball's in there. Strike 1.
right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
The 1-1 from Salazar.
Swing and a
Hit up the middle. Base hit for Gutierrez. The tying run's on base.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And Rivas is up. Rivas is up, but I don't know if we're going to have him bat. We're going to take a look at this. He is a righty. 69 clutch, but that's not a factor yet. But look at the contact against lefties. There's nobody that we can bring in that can match that. The only question is, do we pinch run for Gutierrez? And the answer is yes with Scott Obama.
runner at first. Now at the plate, Charles Rivas.
44 is in the air for Scott Obama. Let's hope that we see him cross home plate. Rivas at bat. Come on, Charlie. Come on.
That one misses.
Fastball misses.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Come on, Rivas.
Off of first with 2 away.
That's the lefty Salazar. The pitch. Right down Main Street, but he didn't pick it up. Not what you're looking for from a guy with 99 contact against lefties. The 1-1.
That's
Hit to center field. The Colorado Rockies knock out the Pittsburgh Pirates and are going to the NLCS. Our second playoff appearance is over. It wasn't enough. 2041. Here we come. Because I'm not giving up on this. The Colorado Rockies will play the Miami Marlins. We stranded so many base runners. 11 hits to 5. And a solo shot for Jack Bullington was enough to send Colorado to the next round. I don't know what it's going to take. I really don't. We have built some fantastic teams. I think we are due for one hell of an off season's worth of change. Jason Gill is our ace. This guy is insane. And his deal is up. Chris Montanez, on the other hand, we have to investigate how expensive it would be to buy out his contract. We have to. Grant Riley's still young. A lot of contract control left. Gary Dixon's deal is up. We'll see if we bring him back. I mean, he got brutalized. Russell Hiller was okay and obviously won Rookie of the Year. Trujillo was okay. Dyer was okay. The bullpen dominated. Outside of Martin's rough first performance, the bullpen was out fucking standing. Especially Galloway and Irizarry. They were insane. Espinoza as well. Lineup-wise, Rivas let us down in a big-time way. Big time. And also declined a little bit. That might be his last season as a starter. The young Ricky McCann did okay by the end. Fire whoever keeps calling all these bunts. That'd be me. That would be me. Because we have to play small ball. Because in case you didn't notice, we can't fucking score otherwise. Vince Messer continues to disappoint in the playoffs. That's 2 straight postseason appearances where our reigning MVP, or 2-time MVP, not reigning MVP this time, has been one of the worst hitters on the team. Whereas Pablo Ramirez has been amazing. Rick Gutierrez was amazing. Freitas was solid. DJ Liss out-hit Vince Messer. Israel Gutierrez ended up out-hitting Vince Messer. Gaucho had that one hit that helped us win a game. Obama no hits in 7 at-bats. Coe with just the one hit. Chad Dean didn't do much. 4 leadoff doubles ended with no runs because he gave out a run immediately. Or the flip side is multiple times we had a runner on third with 1 out and 2 batters failed. There you go. David Sung was also better than Nunez. That's a big problem. A lot of players underperformed. 3 attempts to hit is still better than 2. No, it's not. Not with this team when it's 2040 and we've only made the playoffs twice. Have you been watching the whole time? I want to know that before you critique here. I want to know. And even so, if you have been here the whole time, the hell are you thinking? It's another loss for the Pirates in the playoffs. Especially when our MVP's barely hitting over 200. And we will see what happens in the future. I mean, this offseason's going to be rough. Let's see who wins the World Series at the very least. It will not be us, and it is the Tampa Bay Rays beating the Marlins in the 2040 All-Florida World Series. I'm shocked the state's not underwater yet. But in 7 games, Tampa beats Miami. The Rays... Yeah. I mean, we knew about Quezada. That's a pretty ridiculous team. Oh, hey, look at that. Their best player almost hit 300. Imagine. Oh, look at that. Cy Wimberly hit 408. Huh. Wonder why Vince Messer can't do that. Oh, let's see. And McCann does win Finals MVP. Back-to-back World Series for the Rays, by the way. That's ridiculous. And we move on to another season. Like, seriously, Rivas, though. 778 OPS in the regular season, 278 average. Hits 150. Messer. 926 OPS in the regular season, hits 208. And I'm not bunting with Vince Messer when there's a leadoff double. Our star players didn't show up. A lot of our starting pitchers did not show up. That's just what happened. And as it is, I will defend playing small ball when, let's see, in the playoffs, 1-run game, 1-run game, 2-run game, 2-run game, 1-run game. That 1 run can make all the difference. All the difference. Case in point, we got bounced. Oh, good, and everyone just left.